Pick up
Harry,
what left off
MJ,
Williamsburg.
I got the serum. On my way back to Emily May.
How'd it go?
Really well. Things just got a little intense with Craven. He's somehow stronger than he looks, if you can believe that.
Hey,
Oh, it's time to buy some new suits, I'm not gonna lie.
And you got the serum. You did great, buddy. I'll start prepping the gear.
How'd it really go?
It was totally... I didn't want to worry Harry. Craven knows now that the
Welcome
suit
to stream.
malfunctions when it's within range of certain frequencies.
How bad is the malfunction?
Not pleasant, but I can handle it.
Well, I'm glad you're all right, but watch yourself out there too.
For real.
Let me know how...
Alright, we pretty much used all these suits. I don't want to be boring and just go down the line. So let's choose one that we actually like. Anti-ox suit. Oh, this was from the first game. Let's see. I'm gonna plug my phone in. I don't know what suit to pick. Dag. How about Andrew's suit, since we was talking about the Amazing Spider-Man? They don't got styles though. That's all good. I'm gonna buy a Super Miles as well. Did I go through all the colors? I mean, I went through. I did these three. So. All right, nice. Suit tech. Damage. All right, let's get this up. On. All right, we cannot afford that. This Amazing Spider-Man suit, I like the suit a lot. It's just the glasses look kind of funny. Let's start upgrading the shared skill tree. Oh wait, I forgot I could change the ability, right? Yeah, I can. Where's the Venom? Is this the... No. I want to change this. I mean, the Venom jump's alright. But the Venom dash... I have that one... I don't know. What's the regular one? I'm gonna go back to the Venom jump just for a little bit, just to try out that ability. And then I'll go back. But I do want to try out the shared skill tree. Alright, while diving, continue holding R2 to perform a superkinetic loop maneuver. Oh, I seen this on Instagram. It was this joke. And generate... Alright, that's actually really good. Yeah. Hold triangle to... Hold to enemy to disarm and whip the enemy back with force. There's so many different combos. Hold triangle. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one. Add a chance for a free gadget shot at the end of a hit melee combo. I don't parry though. Parrying a light enemy attack causes them to drop any weapons they're holding. Yeah, that's really good. Alright, cool. We got some stuff. Suit tech. Oh, I forgot we can't really get none of this stuff. I want to craft. Yes, this one I want to make. This is from the Miles Morales as well. This is new. This is new as well. It's like Batman. Brooklyn 2099. This is new. We got a lot going on. Alright, I don't want to spend too much. I kind of want to just use the other ones. I gotta use this one last style. Alright, cool.
Things go at the lab?
Absolutely. Talk soon.
It's so interesting seeing the suit with the web
Gotta head
wings.
back
I'm
to
not sure in the
EMF to
movie
reverse
if it
engineer
had
this
it, like,
serum.
slightly. But I don't know. I was wondering, I don't know if the web effect... Wait, can I use the symbiote suit? Swap to it? Okay, I can. I was curious. The black suit. Okay, they don't call it the symbiote. I thought the web sounded a little bit heavier, but nah, it was just... It's still the same. But I love this suit at night. It's one of the best suits for night. The Brooklyn 2099 suit is going to look really good for nighttime as well, I think. But I'm going to swap back to Andrew's suit. Because I know in the cutscenes I'm already going to have, what's it called? Classic suit? This is advanced suit? This is the suit from the first game, I think. I'll craft it. I want to see the styles. But I'm going to save it till like when we swap. Alright. Oh, I thought that was the Epcot building. Kind of gives me that impression. Check out chat. Alright, nothing. Nothing new from what I saw before. Yeah, the way the suit just swaps is hilarious. Alright. I gotta actually buy suits that where they match each other. Miles and Peter.
You still got it?
Let's see what this thing's made of.
Okay, I've overlaid the serum with.
So we're gonna
old
save
sample
up
of
our
Connor's blood. If you can
suit
destroy
gadgets
the
just
atoms
to get them
blocking
to
the
match.
laser
But I'm gonna
receptors,
like play through
we
the
can
other
make an
suits that I already
antidote,
have.
and then we're golden.
Like a goose.
Like a
Alright.
clever
We
goose.
gotta be careful. So
So how's the suit working out for you?
It's good. Great.
I don't want to
even.
break off the dialogue.
Just take some getting used to.
Yeah. I'm gonna really put it through its paces when this is over.
Won't be long now.
Let me see. This should be good. Nice. Ah, that was bad. Okay. This was good. I think this should be good. Oh wait, I forgot. Whoops. Alright, let's try this one more time. Boom. Let me see. This is gonna be a little risky.
There.
Okay.
Huzzah. Huzzah.
So the orange ones are good too. I thought
Does
they
the
wasn't.
structure look unstable to you?
I'll be right back.
If we could beam a few electrons in there, it'd stabilize it, but it's not like we have a
Particle accelerator? That'd be like using a shotgun for a haircut.
Hell of a haircut.
Alright, we're back. The thing is, with particle accelerators, I usually think of the Flash because, like, with the storylines, like, usually when you hear the word particle accelerator, it relates to the Flash's story. But, I don't know. I'm interested to see what it does in this storyline. The Flash has such a complex and cool story. Like, just all the time stuff he has to deal with, and, like, just go to different timelines, and, like, I think just abandon others and stuff. It's crazy. I don't know.
There's no way to
Maybe
fix it
saying that
without
wrong.
going inside.
Flash is like the only DC
Whoa, whoa,
character I
whoa,
know
whoa.
stuff about.
What are you doing?
The suit will protect me, right?
Peter, I don't know about this.
That's cool.
Relax and be a good proton.
I don't know much about Robin
Stay positive.
or Green Arrow. There's a couple of characters I don't know. But one character I say I have under my belt that I know a lot about is Batman.
So, what's the inside of a particle
Because me and my
accelerator
friend
lab.
are just
Amazing.
not are like
You
huge
gotta
Batman
crawl in
fans.
this when
Like
you get the suit
we
back.
always talk about
Oh,
Batman.
yeah, it's at the top of my list.
What's gonna happen when I realign it anyway?
There aren't any other pressure problems, nothing.
I know nothing about Batman. He has a really good storyline. Like he's one of the most realistic superheroes because like of course no superpowers and just being able to what's it called?
Harry!
Just all these storylines.
Powering up, but the beam's erratic. Use the magnets to stabilize.
How?
Just find the sweet spot.
My bad. It's just there's a lot happening on screen. I kind of like cut off what I was saying. But Batman, like, I like how he has just a whole bunch of gadgets to make up for his lack of superpowers. But he also knows a handful of different martial arts, and he's always like working out to like keep up with his opponents, which makes him a lot more realistic than like Superman and the Flash. And he also has methods of taking out every member of the Justice League in case they all go rogue or like evil, which is crazy because like the Justice League is obviously a team of superheroes and Batman's included, but most of the time with Batman doesn't really work well with teams because he just, he doesn't trust anyone. So he's like not the bad guy, but he's just the one who's thinking realistically, I'll say. Cause but yeah, he has a way of taking out every one of the Justice League members, like the Flash, Superman. He's ready to throw hands with all of them. And he has no superpowers. That's what makes Batman cool. Oh yeah, Spider-Man. Whoa. The symbiote is really weak to sound.
So the suit's got some sensitive ears. Apparently. What happened? More static discharges. The accelerator's still running though. The serum's okay.
Nice. But Batman and Spider-Man are somewhat similar, but of course Spider-Man. I said wait, but of course Spider-Man has like the radioactive spider abilities, which makes him completely different. But hold on.
That'll work.
Extinguish the fires. Can I just?
Good.
The static discharges must have fried our fire suppression sensors.
Hold on. There you
I'll
go.
try to trigger them manually.
Is the
Had to
antidote still
jump.
getting made?
Should be.
There you go.
But if the fires damage the accelerator, we'll lose it.
All right. Extinguish the fires in the lab. Okay, I was like, whoa, hold on. A lot of people like to compare Batman and Spider-Man too, like from a comic book perspective. Just them, if they verse each other, who would like win? Because it's pretty. I don't want to say even, but it's just an interesting matchup because it's like either character could like just completely dominate, surprisingly. You would think Spider-Man would have it, but like Batman just has like stuff to prepare for like stuff.
Another fire's out.
There's
How you
this
doing,
joke
Harry?
on the internet, like Batman with prep time wins everything, because like his intellect is really high, and if Batman just has like in the comic books just the window to like research his opponent, there's a good chance he's gonna beat them because like he just has the finances, the I don't want to say physical prowess, but just he can keep up with the villain if he just has like, if he just gets the chance to research them, pretty much. Yeah, let me get these fires. But yeah, I agree. I think Batman, with like obviously like the time and window to research Spider-Man, will definitely win. But then again, it's like, does Spider-Man get that window? I guess it would be even if they both know about each other. I think Batman wins. But if Spider-Man is not holding back any like strength abilities, like just full on just raw spider powers, then I think Batman is gonna have a hard time. But he has suits that could take out Superman, and like, I don't know. So even enraged Spidey or regular Spidey, like, Batman is still gonna be a pretty tough opponent for Spider-Man.
That's the last of them.
But if Spider-Man doesn't stay on his toes, Batman's gonna win.
It worked.
For sure.
So you'll power it
I
down,
just think he has
I'll grab
the mind
antidote
and
like
like
Dr. Connors?
Not so
just
fast.
more of that combat fielding
67
combat
shutdown steps.
or that combat
Take it out before
experience
then we'll
to
lose
beat
the
Spider-Man, in
antidote.
my opinion.
Oof.
I don't know.
Sounds
A
like
lot
it's
of people
gonna
may
be a while.
disagree with me,
You hungry? I could go get a pizza.
but I just, when Batman just goes toe to toe with Bane and stuff, bro. It's like, I don't know, stuff like that. Just like, come on. Spider-Man, like, I don't want to say he's nothing compared to like his regular villains, but like compared to like a lot of Batman's villains, Spider-Man is not that much of a threat. And that's crazy saying that, but like, he's fought Bane, Clayface, just genuine like crazy characters. Not Spider-Man, Superman. So like, I don't know. I just feel like Batman would be prepared for Spider-Man. I want to say Spider-Man has it, but like, when I know more about the Batman comics, it's just, I feel like Batman is just better prepared.
They must have tracked me after I stole the serum. Sorry, Harry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm not worried. You got the suit. Kick their asses.
Hey.
What step are you on now, Harry?
Diverting Steve into the auxiliary tunnel. What's new with you?
Well, I just got an
You like
extension
Marvel
on
or
my
DC
student
better?
loans. Real excited
Well,
about that.
I grew up with Marvel. I'm gonna have to say I love Marvel all the way. But when I like got a little bit older and just more into the comic side of things, I want to say DC has just much more compelling and interesting storylines than Marvel. Like, because they have more of like a realistic feel. Like, they could be a little bit gloomier and darker. That's what makes like DC more interesting for me than like Marvel comics. But Marvel still has like really good comics and like storylines. But I just really like the DC comics. Like, for example, like Blue Beetle, he has a connection to the Green Lanterns. Like, I would have never guessed that at all. I know like Blue Beetle, he has a symbiote as well, or like the alien, like the Scarab. It's not really a symbiote, but it's kind of like Venom, because he like talks to his alien symbiote, and it like protects him in fights and all that. But I would have never guessed like he was connected to the Green Lanterns, and that's just sick, because like compared to like a lot of DC characters, he's not, I don't want to say not as powerful, but that's just crazy, because like it just shows you how powerful the Scarab is, if that makes sense. Like, of course, like compared to Superman, like Blue Beetle's not that powerful, but just for him standing alone amongst like other characters, he's pretty powerful. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, he's still pretty strong, but like, yeah, there's gonna be characters that's gonna be able to take him out probably with no problem. But I like, my bad, I'm kind of like trying to talk and like, he blocked that. Oh, shit, dang, he's blocking every ability. Dang. Okay. That was so whack. See, this is, I don't parry in video games because I'm always trying to throw hands. Like, that's me. Like, yeah, it's a feature that's there, but for the most part, I'm not gonna parry. Like, I just want to throw hands. Like, in game. But and I also just like it parrying, to be honest. No, it depends, because there's games like where I'm actually really fire with that. I don't know. I can't think of any examples right now. I don't know. I don't want to say Brawlhalla and get clowned, but like, I feel like, I don't know. It depends. But back to like the conversation from earlier. Not earlier, but just like a little bit like from before, prior. I'm trying to think. I would say Marvel has like better cinematic adaptations for their characters because they cover a lot of comic book stuff, and DC has more of a better comic book feel, if that makes sense. Because like the characters are more like realistic and not, I don't want to say like fairy tale like, but like there's actually some really good DC storylines. I think that makes sense, yeah. Like, for example, like the Batman Who Laughs, it's like a story where like Batman gets poisoned by Joker toxin and he's like the Joker. I never read the comics, so I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really read the comics either. I'm just trusting you. Thank you. That means a lot. Because I'd be having some wacky stories. But I watch a lot of them online, like YouTube, and like just research-wise or talking with my friend, like I just know a lot of comic book stuff, DC-wise. Marvel stuff, like I watched a lot of the shows growing up, and just I know a lot of knowledge about the characters. But I still know like a handful of Marvel comics. But from the comic book perspective, like that's another thing too. Like when it comes to like realistic characters, DC wins, or like just comic book wise. But Spider-Man's, he has a lot of sad stories. Like I don't want to say sob stories is what makes stories good, but there's just a lot of like stories like that in the DC comics that make them really like just a little bit more interesting. But like Spider-Man, he has a lot of like dark comics, but all those Spider-Man comics still doesn't like, I feel like, keep up with DC overall. I mean, obviously because there's more characters, but I feel like Spider-Man is one of the closest characters to getting to like DC level when it comes to like story writing. And it still feels crazy on saying that because DC comics like are just a lot more darker and just like, it's just a whole nother universe, obviously. And there's even characters that are in both universes. I'm not sure how that works because Marvel and DC go in the past. They've gone at each other's throats a lot. Like they've had duplicate characters and it's a lot. But there's characters that exist in both universes because of their abilities. I don't know how that works, but it's cool. But there's a chance when it comes to like movies and TV shows, we may be able to see Marvel and DC. I know I think it's all building up to that, to be honest. Everybody's wanted it for years. It just kind of feels a little, I don't know, it's not sloppy, but I feel like you gotta be careful when it comes to crossovers because you don't want to destroy the characters.
Craven's gonna have fun with you.
Whoa. Alright, so this is the symbiote taking over. If you hear the tone of his voice, you can tell like when Venom's like kicking in. It's when he's like, of course, a lot meaner and just like really aggressive. That's what the symbiote does. But Venom also has a lot of good. He also, I don't want to compare him to DC, but like he has a really good comic storyline as well. Like Venom comes from space and he's the weakest symbiote because he's I think the first one. I'm not sure. I don't want to say that, but just because that's usually how it goes. Like the originals, sometimes the weakest because like they just have like the basic powers and all the follow-ups are like really powerful, and that's like the exact story for Spider-Man and Venom because they're just similar in abilities and like story. That was a long time ago. I missed part of the convo. I think I saw like the first Venom movie, so I know sort about Venom. Yeah, I like Venom. He's really funny. I like the movie. I was gonna say I wasn't crazy about it, but looking back at it, sometimes things gotta grow on you. Venom was a really good movie. Like I like the first one a lot. The second one was hilarious. My brother was saying if it was rated R, it would have portrayed Carnage a lot more like accurate, but it still was a fun movie to watch. I do like the Venom series. I don't want to get into it because like then I'll be getting into spoilers. But like I still haven't seen that one. Yeah, I was like I don't want to get into spoilers. I don't know. I just had this feeling. But I'm excited like for just the Venom just stuff in the Marvel universe because have you seen I forgot which movie it was. I'm so behind on the movies, to be honest. It's cool because there's just so many movies coming out. But when you get the chance, I say definitely just watch them little by little, and make sure if you watch it on like Disney Plus or something, just like I guess scroll through. Well, it's most of the Marvel fans, they're gonna watch the credits and see the post-credit scenes, but you could just skip the credits and just see the clip for yourself. But Marvel movies are known for like just having a bonus clip for like the next movie after. That's why a lot of people stay in the theaters in Marvel movies, because there's a small clip after that's like a preview for the next thing.
I thought it was funny.
And they're like infamous for that, or like just famous for that. Two completely different words, but like, you know what I mean. That's just a thing. Oh, it stayed in the theater? Yeah, it's just a thing when it comes to Marvel movies. I want to talk about this one thing with Venom, but I don't want to spoil it. But it was just so cool seeing like that I mean, it wasn't. I think it was in No Way Home. No, I don't know, but let's just change the subject. But a lot of these characters are just crazy powerful, and that's just one of them standing alone. Like each character just has so much to offer. Okay, so every time I talk about the after credit scene, I somehow say after scene credits every time, single time, and I get made fun of. Oh, it's because um, they're called post credits. But yeah, that's messed up. But I don't even want to be like hypocritical, cause like I'm gonna be honest, like, and from my past, like I could be mean, like when it comes to stuff like that, or like just I could go overboard. So I don't know how I would react if I heard that, but I think I have an idea. Well, I switch the words almost every time. Oh, and that's fine too. Dang, that guy just kind of spiraled. That sounded kind of weird, but like he was just spinning around. Sure. I don't have health. I don't want to parry and like, whoa. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was like, I'm just trying to die. I should have just waited and parried. I suck at parrying. Okay, we gotta start parrying. Okay, that was good. And if we don't parry, we could at least block. Okay, no more, no more. This guy's strong, bro. If you're wondering why they're doing so much damage, the difficult. I think I mentioned it in the beginning, but the difficulty's at the maximum. But I think after you beat the game, you unlock the ultimate difficulty, which I may try, but I don't know. I don't want to like spend too much time like with the story and like just start streaming other stuff, or maybe just go back to Overwatch. I want to try and cover as much as I can. Why are you always doing the most? I don't know. It's just fun. No, I was gonna do it on normal, but my brother was saying I gotta do it on the hardest. So I was like, all right, fine. I'm gonna try that. Cause he's doing spectacular as well. I don't know what it is. Like, I like playing video games with the competitive or like challenging stuff. I don't know why. It's just fun to me. I be playing easy every time. The only game I'll admit I'm not crazy about when it comes to difficulty is Uncharted. That game is crazy. Like when it comes to the harder difficulties, it's because it's a gun game. Like it's gonna suck because like they have shotguns and just crazy sniper rifles and all that. I never played it. It's a PlayStation exclusive. I was gonna say it's my favorite, but I just grew up playing a lot of Uncharted and watching like my cousin play a little bit. But I like Uncharted a lot. Tom Holland is also surprisingly like he's Nathan Drake in the movie. So if you want to watch it on Netflix, I think it's still there. But I was waiting for that movie for like 3 years. Like when I heard it was leaked like 3 years prior, and I found out that Tom Holland was Nathan Drake. A lot of people was upset because they're like Nathan Drake and Tom Holland are two completely different characters. But I thought it was cool. I'm happy they chose Tom. I might have seen the movie. Sounds familiar. It's with Tom Holland and the guy from Daddy's Home, like the biker dad. I forgot his name. I think he plays Batman in one of the movies, or like, I don't know. He's in Ted as well. He's the guy from Ted. But that guy. Ted is a funny movie, but I'm not a big fan when it comes to like potty humor. I'm gonna just say that, like, when it comes to stuff like that, it's kind of like uncomfortable. Like, it's not my type of movies, but Ted was funny though. Oh my gosh. Or explicit, or like stuff like that. I don't want to say explicit because I'm gonna sound like a toddler or like a baby, but like just stuff like that is just kind of weird for me. All right. Alright, I kept dodging. Yeah. I looked it up. I'm pretty sure I saw it. It was good. I don't know if you remember, but the scene where Tom is like falling out of the airplane and he lands on the beach the original voice actor for Nathan Drake in the game is who he's talking to. He was like, dang, like they're just talking about like him falling out the plane because like that's what one of Nathan Drake's most famous scenes, him like falling out the plane, and they were just talking about it. I just thought it was cool. It was a really good cameo. I remember like I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to that stuff. Not nerd, but like I like to see stuff like that. But I was like, where is Nathan Drake gonna show up? And then when they showed that scene, I knew right away it was Nathan Drake. I've never seen him like in person before, but just when you're familiar with the person's voice, I don't know, nerd. Yeah. But that was cool. I love seeing stuff like that. It's because like I grew up playing a lot of these video games, and to see them like in a cinematic portrayal for the world is like, I was there. Like I don't know, like, that was my childhood. Ratchet and Clank was another good movie I watched. That was like a video game turned into a cinematic movie or like just a movie thing. It's funny because with Ratchet and Clank, I think originally it was supposed to be Sly Cooper that got the movie, which is another PlayStation exclusive. Like Ratchet